big ones are 2 kilos. The little ones are 1 kilo. Gotta build it adjustable. See that we have that so we can change the tension of the spring. We also have another spring right there that we were testing with. Pendulum here, threaded, so you can adjust the height. We got a little bit sticking out at the bottom. That's very important to get your timing right. Up a little bit, down a little bit, it won't oscillate. Have to have it oscillate. When you get it to oscillate, then you turn your Bedini coil on. And we actually, here, why don't we stop that? See, that's our alignment. Pretty close to right on with that Bedini coil, so hopefully when the magnet passes, it's at a top speed, which seems to be at a good enough speed. Okay, now this here, that's your amps. Tach, of course, isn't accurate, but I believe it's showing you every time the Bedini coil pulses or fires, that needle jumps there, and that's our running, the battery voltage of the battery we are running off of. We are also charging a battery right now, but that's not really what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out how much electricity we're actually using. And it appears due to that spring tension, the spring here is constantly under pressure. So we have that spring in the front there. Here, the spring stays under tension. We have weights up there. You can add more weights, less spring tension, whatever you want to do there. But I really like to figure out the amps we're using. This is my chart. If you can read any of that shit up there. You have ohms, voltage, rest, charge, run voltage, secondary, amps, watts, primary, volts, amps, watts, RPMs. So you keep track of all those things, and you're not, So I had that Bedini coil on a 9-inch plastic rotor, and I was running about 300 RPMs, which I calculated about 2,300 pulses per minute. This setup, we got about 140 pulses per minute, which is 16.8 times less pulses per minute. So I'm wondering, does that mean we are using 16.8 times less electricity? I don't know. I see people use this and add a chain in there and spin a flywheel. I think that's what we're going to do next, and see if we can get some magnets to run past some coils and generate some electricity for that primary battery. It seems like this can do some work here, and that if you Bedini experimenters know with the Bedini type coils and electronic circuitry, you don't produce torque, which it's very efficient electric motors, but you're not producing a lot of torque. And here it seems that we are now using the Bedini coil to tap that pendulum to get the mechanical 2-stage oscillator to continue to oscillate, which that makes torque. So maybe we're onto something here, maybe we're not, but I thought I would share this video, because I haven't seen any setups like this. So I guess that's about all. I think we're just going to let this thing run out for a while, just so you can see it just keeps on running. You know, this whole setup here, all things we had laying around that we can test with. First test was with a smaller bicycle, which looked promising, and the test results merited the scale up, which, by the way, thank you, Nadia, for the donation of the bicycle. My daughter donated her bicycle to science. Got her mounted. Got your stabilizer in there. Got your magnets, got your drill bit there. That this bike wanted to be this when it grew up. We still have our amperage doing the same thing. You know, would this system benefit from running a little cap in there with the battery? I don't know. Any advice would be greatly appreciated.